welcome to Astro Tea with Allie C Astrology. I'm Allie, and today I am talking about the full moon in Sagittarius. Now, when you think about full moons, think about releasing what no longer serves you. And this full moon being in the sign of Sagittarius, Sagittarius is the sign of travel, higher knowledge, and belief systems. With the full moon, this is all about releasing beliefs that are preventing you from following your dream. And because the sign of Sagittarius is so optimistic, after you release these limiting beliefs, you're going to feel better about the future. There will be a collective energy of figuring out why you believe these things about yourself and what you can do to change your perspective, because Sagittarius energy is all about higher knowledge. Seek that inner wisdom and then release anything that is limiting you. So if you have a dream that you're wanting to fulfill or pursue, this moon is going to help you release all of those blockages preventing you from following your dreams. Moon is going to be aspecting Saturn in Pisces, and because Saturn in Pisces is so diligent about you following your dreams and putting in the work towards your dreams and your goals, Sagittarius is going to come in and give you that inner wisdom of what you need to do so you can continue to pursue those dreams and goals. No dream is too big. This full moon, you're going to want to be so kind to yourself while you go through these motions, because releasing energetically can drain the body. You are releasing a part of you. It's almost like you're going through an ego death with this lunar cycle, but you should feel so good about this, because after, you will have more of an optimistic view on what you need to be doing and what fulfills your soul. So because the releasing energy of the full moon is in that sign of Sagittarius, you are going to want to release yourself from any limiting belief that is preventing you from experiencing freedom in its fullest form. Sagittarius is all about being free, and when you are limited, you are not experiencing freedom. Whenever you are going through these motions of, you're seeking higher wisdom from either a higher power or from yourself, from within yourself, you have the moon and Saturn aspecting each other in a way that is going to help you release those tensions that you have within yourself. What is holding you back from following your dreams? Really ask yourself, what do I see for myself in the future? And what am I saying to myself that is preventing me from following those dreams? So for example, if you're like, oh, I want to get married one day, but I'm bad at relationships, that is a limiting belief. So with this full moon, release that belief about yourself. If your dream is to be married to the love of your life, or if you're like, oh, I can't be on the internet, or I can't be somebody who has a strong social media presence, why do you feel that way about yourself? That is a limiting belief. Even if you're trying to be a musician or you're trying to be an artist, what is stopping you from following those dreams? It's those limiting beliefs that are preventing you from moving forward. So this full moon is going to be all about releasing that, and it's going to be so beautiful. And in the moment of releasing, you're going to feel like you want to be in a bit of a hermit mode. I think hermit mode is going to be the best for you while you're releasing these negative thoughts, because those thoughts that come up are going to be very, very powerful. They're so deep rooted in your subconscious that the only way to release them is to physically release them through your body. And so if you feel like you have to cry about it, if you feel like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I thought this about myself, then give yourself time and space to just sit in that energy and be like, okay, I am no longer this person anymore. I'm going to transform through this full moon, and I'm going to follow my dreams. Because after you release, after you're in that releasing mode, that can kind of feel like a dark night of the soul. Afterward, you're going to feel so good. You're going to feel like, yes, I'm finally stepping back into my power. I'm finally stepping into my highest timeline of abundance and freedom. And because of that dark night of the soul, because of that ego death, you are going to feel so good, like you have released this giant weight off of your shoulders that has been preventing you from following your dreams and experiencing that freedom. Now, despite the sun and Mars being in social signs, because of the moon aspecting Saturn, this is going to feel a little bit more somber, but it's not going to last forever. And that's why the hermit mode is so, so important. What is holding you back? What is holding you back from experiencing freedom in its fullest form? Mars and the moon are aspecting each other as well. So what is preventing you from shining brightest? And that is the Mars in Leo transit aspecting the full moon. You are releasing any negative self-talk, any limiting belief that is preventing you from following your dreams and shining the brightest that you possibly can while you're following those dreams. And I think that is so beautiful, and it's going to be amazing for the collective. With releasing, especially under a fire moon, this is what you're going to do. You're going to write down every negative thought that you have about yourself, and please be kind to yourself as you're releasing these thoughts. Be honest with yourself. You know, a Sagittarius is the truth seeker sign, so you need to be speaking the truth and be like, you know what, I'm going to confront this right away, and I'm going to say what I think about myself. I'm going to write it down, okay? You're going to write it down, and then you're going to burn this piece of paper safely. Please go outside to do this. You know, make sure that you're in a controlled area where you can, you know, if the fire gets too bright, too hot, then you can put it out safely. But you're going to burn that piece of paper underneath this full moon, and that is going to be so symbolic for you to release these ideas, these limiting beliefs about yourself. And fire is so powerful. Our souls start from fire. Our core is fire. So when you're pulling these limiting beliefs and negative, we're going to burn those right away. You're going to be like, you know what, this doesn't serve me anymore. This is something that I have to let go of so I can fulfill my dreams, and I can follow my dreams, and I can be the person that I've always wanted to be. This is going to be so healing to your inner child as well, because of the moon aspecting Mars. Mars in Leo is all about doing what your inner child wants. What is going to make you shine the brightest? What is going to make you say to the world, I'm here and I deserve to be heard, especially in Gemini season. You know, we all want to speak up. We all want to talk about what we are passionate about. And, you know, these transits are going to help the collective find their voice, find their power, and release those limiting beliefs. So that is the Astro Tea on the full moon in Sagittarius. For full horoscopes, there is a Gemini season horoscope video where I mention the moon and what that means for your sign. If you're wanting a little bit more in depth, I will be releasing those videos soon. But thank you all for being here. I'm so happy that you're here and that you're here with me as I talk about the full moon in Sagittarius. I'm personally excited about this. You know, moon is going to be on my midheaven, and so I am ready to shine. I'm ready to be here, and I'm ready to show the world what I'm made of. So I hope that you feel this excitement too, and that this optimistic, free-spirited moon is going to help all of us level up. It's going to be like a cosmic glow up for everybody this season. So again, thank you all for being here. I love you so much. Bye.